Hello Pisces, how are you today? This is Jane from Intuitive Energies, and today we're going to look at how others see you and how you see yourself. So today is the last 2 days of readings for the week, and I have to tell you, I'm really happy about it. Why am I happy about it? Well, it's been a difficult week energy-wise, I think. I'm getting how people see you. I see the befriending pain, and I see something that's really, if you turn it around, it almost looks like a puppet on a string, right? And if you think of the Eight of Swords, that's what you feel like. So what they're seeing when it comes to you, and remember, this is what others are seeing, right? They're seeing that in some occasions or some parts of your life, instead of getting yourself out of a situation, you're actually tightening the chains of the situation. It's almost like it's they see you feeling blocked, but it's through indecision, restriction, fear, helpless thoughts, limiting beliefs. Okay. So, and in the back it says, when a discomfort becomes a friend, my most limiting beliefs are healed. I don't know about that. I feel more for this, that they're seeing you as staying in pain, okay? It does say here, when you befriend pain, you are allowing limitations to be released from the cells of your body, because pain is often the result of rapid transformation. That could be it too. It is essential to make friends with it in recognition of how quickly you are evolving. It might be uncomfortable and sometimes nearly unbearable, but your most profound shifts in consciousness often occur once pain is befriended as an ally of evolution. Okay. So that's what they're talking about, when you realize that you're staying in pain. So it's not saying stay in pain and, become comfortable with being uncomfortable, because I don't agree with that. I would say that when pain is present, it's asking you to take courage and move forward. And I think this is what they're saying. I'll give you an example. You're afraid to do something and you keep edging towards it, but you keep backing away, and you keep edging towards it and you back away until finally you take the leap and do it. Okay, so you become more comfortable moving forward. Okay, let me see if I can put it in a way that is just, a simple story. I do have a rabbit. You guys know I have a rabbit, okay? She was making carnage in her cage, so I moved some stuff back where it was supposed to be, but she gets very strange about her space. Now, the box that I put back where it was supposed to be was right next to her food, where I give her fresh greens every day. But like I said, I had disrupted her space. So I put the food down where I usually do, and she wouldn't go because she was afraid of being in that space at the moment. So she stayed in pain, not eating, on the other side of this space, not wanting to go in. But to tell you the truth, Pisces, I wasn't ready to make it easy on her. I left the food where I usually put it because I wanted her to have the courage and the strength and to get the guts to go get comfortable in the uncomfortable spaces and have the courage to go and eat, right? Which she eventually did. And I feel that this is that. This is this, okay? And of course, yes, this happened just this morning. So I'm thinking that was, of course, this had to do with it as well. You'll start seeing that there's blatant examples to certain things as you pull cards. You're going to start seeing the synchronicities of things. And yes, she eventually did go and eat. It took her maybe 20 minutes, which is not that much of a time. But for her, it was pain because she could see the food but was afraid to go and get it. So she was like, I can't, I'm not going to, I'm not, no. But she would paw closer and closer until she broke the cycle, until her stomach overruled her fear, right? Her wants, her needs overruled the fear she felt. And I feel this is it. This is what they're saying. Others are seeing you as edging forward, being comfortable in pain until you're able to free yourself, Pisces. Bingo, okay? And on the other end of it, Pisces, you have the Seven of Swords and the Three of Cups, which is a weird combination for me because one is about hiding away and the other one is about reconnecting. But now that makes sense. Having said what I said, it's don't let negativity or fear rule who you are. Instead, practice on reconnecting to what matters, okay? Reconnecting with your courage, your go-gettedness, and as you can see, she's not alone here, okay? Know that there are people who are rooting for you, like I was rooting for my rabbit to say, come on, girl, you can do it, right? You always have people who will try to help you. And my son came in and he was going, come on, come and get it, and she finally went, okay? As you guys know, I have a rabbit that's kind of PTSD, so these things happen with her, and she's got to believe in herself and trust in all of us that we're going to try and do our best for her, okay? Very little gets to her. Just moving something in her space gets her all kind of drama and weird. And, yeah. All right, so I think she knows I'm talking about her. All right, so it was a hard morning for her, but I think you guys may be having a hard week. And we're going to continue. We're going to grab some cards here. I'm going to take some Surrender to cards. I'm grateful to Spirit for giving me examples, ideas. I also want to thank them because they gave me some pretty awesome downloads overnight. And yeah, I plan to be using them. As the veil is thinning as well, or as the veil has been thin, I've been getting more and more stuff coming in. So that's normal. If you guys have have been feeling that energy as well, don't worry. That is very, very normal for this time of the year. Yeah. Surrender to success and surrender to what is. So surrender to success. You're ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. And that's what I feel here with this, right here. I feel that's what you're doing, okay? Don't look back at roadblocks or difficulties or negative feelings or whatever you're feeling right here. Jump in to celebrate the connection, okay? And surrender to what is. Flow at what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it is exactly as it will bring you peace. Exactly. Face the fear. Okay? So that's what happened with Rabbit. She faced her fear. She befriended the pain, but knew that there was something to be had, right? So, yes, I am using Rabbit as an example, but it's because I don't know about your life. These are general readings, Pisces. So we're going with an emotion, a feeling, and an energy, right? You feel it on a specific spot in your own life, such as the Rabbit. A fear of going forward somewhat, and it's keeping you held back, it's keeping you restricted, it's keeping you in the devil energy, right? But as soon as you see it for what it is, because that's the three, when the worst has happened, when you feel that amount of sorrow and pain and you're crying, when you hit it, to me that's rock bottom. You hit rock bottom, your heart just been smushed, everything feels terrible, and this could be by a person, situation, just life in general. This is when you pick yourself up, find your resources, and go back towards the light. I've done it a few times in my life. I've felt it a few times. Sometimes there've been moments I've started out the day that way and ended out in the light. Sometimes it's been weeks, sometimes it's been months. So for whatever situation this is for you, Pisces, just do it. And I love that, okay? Because if you look, of course, there's never any coincidences. You see their body movements is they're opening up their chest. They're forward. They're going like, I am open to this. I'm open to all of this. I surrender, okay? That's a sign of trust. Opening your body. When they always say, if you cross your arms, it's because you're untrusting or you're trying to protect your core. In this case, there's no protection. It's like, please, I need this freedom. I need to feel this elation and this this trust. And so how they see you and how you see yourself are very close to one another. This is how they see you. This is what the work you are doing or trying to do to get to where you need to go to succeed. So we're going to get through all of this, Pisces. No doubt about it. There's no doubt in my mind, okay? I don't have any doubts concerning this. Let me see here. Let's take from the Healing Light Tarot. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so very quickly, this card, as soon as I saw it, it only takes a seed of opportunity in your brain, okay? It only takes a seed of knowing that you can succeed at something and gain something as you're doing it. Just like the rabbit, she was going to gain food. That's why she took one step after the other, coming towards the greens, going, if I could just take another step, I'm going to be right there. I'm going to be able to eat, right? But you have that little seed of opportunity. You know that is there. If you have it and you feel it within you, you're going to be able to surmount your fears, your apprehensions, yeah, all of that, okay? You will be able to overcome it, but you need to plant that seed. You need to put it in your brain that there's something to be had by overcoming this. Absolument. Absolument, my beautiful Pisces. I love this. I love this so much. Look at you overcoming. Look at you overcoming. This card, kind of, the visual on it is everything. Look at it. I can lift up any weight. I can do it. Look at me. I lifted up this awesome weight and I'm holding it up. Yeah, you've overcome. That's the Nine of Wands. That's persevering and getting through it. So absolutely, this is what others see you capable of doing, right? When you gain the courage, when you find the courage within yourself, right here. See the sucker? Right there. Yes, you've got him. You've got him. Okay? All right. Let's see what went down. Oh. Oh. High Priestess. like I said, don't forget that divine, all week they've been like reminding me that divine is here to help you. That it's at the core of who you are. Actually, it's at the crown. It's at the crown and the third eye chakra of who you are, right? You have a lot of personal power, and your intention is a lot. Your inner wisdom, your spirituality, your higher self is a lot. It's also telling me to be quiet and listen to your dreams. I've had a lot of downloads this week, so please, if you're getting dreams that are coming in, please listen to them. There's messages within your dreams this week. There has been for me a lot of messages. I've gotten emails with strange words in them that have just hit me in, the right way, even to the fact that I will be switching up what I call the readings that I do. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that. There's going to be some more changes, but awesome changes, things that I want to do, okay, things that I'm very passionate about. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right, Pisces, let's take some Moonology cards. So listen to your dreams. Listen to your dreams. The ones that you dream at night, the ones that you feel in your heart. Look for signs. There's going to be a lot of signs. But you have to be receptive to them, right? You've got to be kind of open. Yeah. The past. Yeah. Playing a big role in here. Moon memories. Avoid drama. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was calling my bunny dramatic this morning. Stop being such a drama queen. Yeah, because I had literally just moved her box. This is so funny. This is so funny. Right. At all costs, avoid drama. Don't make such a big thing out of something. If somebody's making a big thing out of something, let them deal with it. Okay? Because this, again, every reading that you listen to could be the counterpart that you're with, right? This could be somebody else who's having this. Not to confuse you, but sometimes we listen to a reading and go, I don't feel this is me, but I feel it's somebody I know. That's also true. It's because it's on your mind. Okay, they're part of your life, so they're affecting your energy. That makes a lot of sense. You know that all of this is just energy-based, right? It's the energy we carry. That's how readings happen. It's the energy we carry inside of ourselves. So, the past may be, like I was talking about my rabbit and her PTSD, that was caused by somebody else, right? So there's something traumatic that now when her spaces are shifted or moved or anything's happening, she gets very insecure. But she has to overcome that insecurity. So the past has a lot to do with it. You have to, in your own life, get over the stuff that has happened. And know that you have the tools and the strength and the ability and the courage to get past it. You got Moon Madness, avoid drama. That's the other part. If you put your feet on the ground and really try to reconnect with what is good inside of yourself, I do believe that you're going to be a lot better off, a lot more able to face what is coming. Okay? And you're going to be able to reconnect with what matters. Because the Three of Cups is about reconnection. It's about socializing. It's positive growth. Okay? It's tapping into people who care. Okay? So that's what that is. Yep. New beginnings. The Page of Cups again. You have the Nine of Wands, but in reverse. So that's good. You have the Page and the Knight of Pentacles coming in with this right here. So, this is definitely a journey, a new journey within the self, right? You want to go back to the dreamer, the one who's detached from things. If you see he's detached from the cup, he's not really attached to it. He is magical more than anything else. And that's what you want to be as a Page of Cups, okay? You want to tap in to your inner child, the past, right, in a good way. You want to spiritually become sensitive to who you are. You want to trust. There's a beautiful energy that is there, especially for Pisces. Okay, there's a beautiful psychic, and it's so like ducks on water for us. And if we can find it, tap into it, and trust it, we can then become the very best version of ourselves. And I really think that is what you're going. You need, again, there's that trusting, right? Look at this. Look, again. Okay, what's happening? You're opening up your chest. You're trusting the universe to take care of you. You're trusting to be who you're meant to be. The magical light being. No heaviness surrounding it. Okay? But right now, you're working at persevering through this block. That's what I feel, okay? And this card coming in the other way, I feel that it plays well with this one. This one you've overcome. This one, because of the way it shows, you're still very weary. So they're both kind of the same energy to me. It's like, this is you, this is overcoming. This is going away. You've overcome it. You understand? Okay, so you get this, and then you also have you're learning, and you're moving slowly out of that energy. Nobody's expecting you to do miracles at this point. Traumas are hard, because I feel that traumas are, most of the time, they feel like they're in a space of cellular, they're in our cells, right? It's like we carry it around with us like it's a personality trait. It's part of our DNA. It's deep. It's really deep. Just when you think you've gotten it all out, it's still there. And I'm going to tell you why it's still there. Because it has shaped who we are. And you can't take away who we are, because then you take away the lesson and the wisdom and everything that you've gotten from it. So it will never totally be gone, but you can take the traumatic part out of it and eventually look back on things as, I used to be that scared little rabbit. See what I did there? I used to be that scared little rabbit, but now I remember what it felt like. But I have fears, but they do not have me. And this is something, not as a rabbit, I have faced a long time ago, and I've spoken about this. I went through a period of my life where I was in total fear of everything. It was way before COVID. It was during a different time. I think she knows I'm talking about her. She's stomping on the ground. It was a different time. It was, oh my God, I don't even remember the name of it, but this was a lot deadlier, and it was in Canada for a while. It was killing off 50% of the people who had it, but it had a shelf life of like 2 seconds, so it didn't last. But it caused a lot of fear. I was working in the public where this disease was rampant, or at least that's what they were announcing. I had a baby at home who I could make sick. I was in the grips of fear so bad. I thought I was going to die. And until I had to come to terms that I would try and do my very best to stay away, but that I had fears, but they would only have me if I let them. That I had to live my life, that I had to do my best and just carry on. And it was so hard to do. It was so hard to do, Pisces. It's probably one of the hardest things, and I've done a lot of hard things in my life. But it was such a hard thing. I'd already lost a baby, and he was my youngest, and I had lost a baby before him, and to have lost him would have been devastating for me. I can't tell you. I can't tell you the amount of evenings where I cried myself to sleep in complete fear of life. It was devastating for me. But when I decided that I wasn't going to let my life be led by fear, it's like, no, I'm going to enjoy every single day. I'm going to enjoy every single moment of my child. If I hear of other cases, then I will take time off and lose my job if I have to protect my family. But this was all blown out of proportions as usual from the press, which I have no love for. And eventually it was found out that, there was just a, handful of cases, and that was that. And just, but it was scary, Pisces. It was just scary. But I really had to take courage. This is it. And it took me a while. You look at this. This is a while. This is learning how to, and he's naked. It's learning how to be very vulnerable, very naked, it's putting yourself out there. And okay, I'm going to study this. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to figure out what I can do. And then I'm going to move forward slowly. But I'm going to make progress. And I'm going to take fear by the balls and say, no, no. It doesn't mean I don't have them. It just means that they don't have me. And that's the biggest thing. Just walk around, Pisces, and tell yourself, I have fears, but they don't have me. Okay? Ooh, I was trying not to get like this today, but I guess the emotions are just here this week. That's just the way it's going to be. We got one more day, Pisces. We got one more day to go after, okay? Tomorrow is about your hopes and fears, of course, and the outcome. And you can do this. You can get through this week. Absolutely. I hate weeks like this, I have to tell you, but you know what? I think I hear always from my spirit guide that some of you will get the biggest messages during these kinds of weeks. You're going to get the most out of it. So if I have to be in pain for you to get some liberation, a message, a clarity, then so be it. Spontaneous and prosperity. I love that. I love that. Spontaneous. Let's see, my beautiful Pisces. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some beautiful messages here from the cards. Experience unexpected, impulsive. You may want to consider just going with the flow at times. And we've already flow with what is. So there you go, right? As I said, these always find a way to give you the message that needs to be that needs to be out here. A new positive experience will bring you confidence and self-awareness. So this is just a moment, right? This is just a moment. If you can grab the courage, a new experience. And if I think about my life after the bunny got food and got to say, I did it. She may be upset about it, but she still did it, and she got the food, right? For myself, my experience, I got courage. I got to be a superwoman version of myself by looking for truths, by finding the answers that I need instead of just living a fear-based life. Okay? And I think it's helped me greatly in the world we live in, where everything is shown to you as a fact, and it isn't. Not everything is a fact. Not everything is real or the truth. So I've really uncovered a lot of things this way and debunked them and saved myself hours of grief, okay? So this is what I mean, spontaneous. It says, confidence and self-awareness. Instead of planning or overthinking every detail, why not just dive right in, create a new memory that is fun and exciting, one that is lighthearted and unencumbered, sometimes micromanaging every single detail and having each minute accounted for is quite exhausting. Instead, challenge yourself to step outside of your comfort zone. Just talk about all of that. And you will feel rejuvenated and refreshed. Throw away your square box for the day and jump into the kaleidoscope of the unknown. Live life in a happy mix of mapping out your agenda and just going for it. Both will be exhilarating in their own ways. Exactly. Map out your agenda. The more you can know where you're going or what you're doing, the better it is. The more it won't feel quite as spontaneous as they make it sound. You'll actually just go, well, I mapped this out. I know where I'm going. You don't totally do, but you have a good idea. And this will feel a lot more liberating when you finally do go for it. So I like that. You have prosperity coming in. Abundance, self-esteem, and attract. Prosperity comes in all forms. Elevate to yourself, evaluate yourself, awaken from within, come to your truth and realize all that you have. Step outside of the materialistic world and open your eyes to different faces of prosperity. Living a lifestyle in a positive state of mind will lead you on a path to peace and happiness. Celebrate your accomplishments and what you already have. This will be humbling, yet will bring contentment and gratification. Give back unselfishly. Help and serve others by volunteering, donating, offering a kind of exchange of words. Wealth is not about having numerous material possessions. Instead, it's like a treasure chest of grand visions, dreams, love, and joy and gratitude. Write down your wishes or keep a vision dream board of positivity. Build your self-esteem and sense of worth. Abundance will come to you in all forms. I remember when we had little money and I wanted a coffee and I'd save to go get a coffee. Sometimes I would go through the drive-thru. We have drive-thrus here. And if I saw that somebody was going fast and I had enough, I would pay for that person's coffee. I may have only had $5, but I would spend that $5 on me and on them. And I figured it didn't matter because I was abundant. I shared. I got what I wanted, and then I got to make somebody smile. And to me, there was always something better. So I took difficult times and made them better. I told you guys during the week, sometimes if somebody would be at work and somebody would come at me, I used to have a blog that I used to write. I used to write a blog of sending out love, how a smile can change everybody's day, because it's a domino effect, right? You smile at one person, that person's day is changed, and they start smiling at other people, and then it just goes on and on and on. So I would have like a day where somebody made me cry, and I would write a blog about smiling, okay? So this is what I'm saying. Just turn all of this into prosperity. Turn your fear into courage. Write about courage. Talk about courage, okay? Make it a big deal. Take the positive and make a big deal out of it, okay? Illuminate it so that people can find their way out of the darkness, their way out of restriction. That's the way you have to do it. Okay. Are we carrying on? Yes, we are. Give the Four of Wands that wanted to flip over. The Strength card. What have I been talking about all morning? Courage, a brave heart, trusting. The instinctive drive you have to keep going, to survive, right? To plant, like I said, to plant that seed, to make it become something, to persevere through it. This should be seen as a sign of strength and prosperity just within itself. It takes spontaneity, and you choose to believe in prosperity rather than lack, okay? Going for it, petting that lion is no small feat, okay? But there's something instinctively in you that wants to do it. Just like the rabbit wanted to taste the parsley, she pawed slowly. Just like I wanted to overcome my fear so that wasn't gripped in it forever. Okay? It had already been like a month, and it's like I couldn't live this way anymore. I couldn't let it carry on. I needed to do something. There's an instinctive drive within you that wants you to succeed, that wants you to get away from this negative energy into a reconnection to yourself. You want to free yourself to go, I want to do this. I want to live. Okay? So this is good. This is, I mean, within just this is fantastic. It's already telling me just how much you want this change. I'm not pulling any more from this deck. That's enough. That's a big card. That's a major arcana, and it's in your face. It's exactly what this is all about. This is you having the courage to move forward. People are seeing you doing it. You are trying to do it. You are really working at it. It may feel slow this week. It may even feel like sludge, but you're definitely going towards it. You're working at it, okay? You're getting uncomfortable. You're befriending the pain so that you can get past it. And that's the way. Look at this, illuminating the truth. See that? I'm willing to see things clearly, no matter the outcome. I'm going to leave this here. And acknowledging apprehension. The cards were right there. When it's a yes, nothing can stop me. When I'm unsure, it's always a no. I'll take it as acknowledging apprehension. This is, yeah. It's to acknowledge that you are scared too. It's acknowledging to go, yeah, this doesn't feel right. And I would say go one further in here. Look at the possibilities on how to turn it into yes so you can move forward. Okay? Don't let the no stop you. Don't let it be restrictive. Illuminate what's wrong and then go forward. See it clearly. See if there's some options that you're not seeing, right? Is it a courage problem? Exactly what are you looking at here? All right, Pisces. Well, as I said, this has been quite the week for readings for me. I've had to take break upon break. Usually I can get through the readings rather quickly, but this week has been it's been something. It's been something. Tomorrow is the last day. Like I said, I hope that I can see you there. I hope that whatever has been disrupting your energy this week has been slowly, progressively getting you back to the, where you were, the high you were feeling. But just know that if you get to the end of this week and can get past all of this, you're going to feel super good about yourself. This is going to feel like a great high five, like a, good job on your part. So please Never give up on yourself. You'll always be a work in progress, and sometimes it's more work than it is just progress, but it's okay. Eventually you get there. You absolutely get there. So I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings. I will see you tomorrow for the last readings of the week, and take good care of yourself, my Pisces. Bye for now.